Hello, FitCrew and the Hive team. Welcome to a special explainer we've built just for you. We've dug into your goals, your fears, and all your feedback to put together a game plan that's going to help you conquer the run and absolutely dominate on race day. And it all starts with the most important piece of feedback you gave us.
So we started by asking for your main goal, and the answer was totally unanimous. And honestly, it was perfect. It's not about winning at all costs. It's about having fun and feeling confident out there. That right there, that's our North Star for everything we're about to cover.
Okay, so if that's the goal, what's the obstacle? What's that little voice or that big challenge that keeps you from feeling 100% confident when you're on the course?
Well, you told us exactly what they are. So let's meet your stress monsters. Looking at all the data, it's pretty clear the running itself isn't the main fear. It's the sleds, it's the burpees, it's the pacing and the breathing around the run. These are the monsters we're going to learn to tame today.
And this quote, wow, this from one of you just gets right to the heart of it. The goal is to get through the work without that feeling of just pure survival mode. This isn't about simply finishing, it's about finishing strong and feeling like you're in control.
So, how do we get there? We start with our secret weapon, a core philosophy for this entire plan. We call it the repeatability rule. And trust me, it's the key to slaying every single one of those stress monsters.
Let's start with a whole new way to think about the race. Running isn't just the thing you do between stations. No, running is the glue that holds your entire race together. How you run directly, and I mean directly, determines how you perform on everything else. This slide just illustrates it perfectly. The two paths you can take. You can arrive at a station completely cooked, panic breathing, sloppy technique, just wasting energy. Or you can arrive composed, breathing under control, ready for clean, efficient work. Remember, the goal isn't to be the fastest runner on the track. It's to be the most composed athlete at the station. To do that, we need a tool. And our tool is RPE, rate of perceived exertion. I want you to forget your GPS watch for a minute. This is a simple 1 to 10 scale of how an effort feels. Learning to listen to your body is the single most important pacing skill you can possibly develop for HYROX. And this chart shows us exactly where we need to live. The sweet spot for HYROX is an RPE of 6 to 7. Think of it as comfortably hard. You can speak a few words, but you definitely can't sing a song. If you push into that RPE 8+ zone where you can't speak, you've gone way too far. You're just stealing energy that you absolutely need for those workstations.
All right, theory's over. Let's get into the practical stuff. Here is the 60-minute game plan we've designed specifically to build that HYROX-specific running skill. We've got 5 parts. We'll start with a warm-up to get the body ready, then some skill work on running mechanics, then we hit the main set, which is the heart of the session. After that, a very specific finisher to practice composure, and finally, a cool down to bring it all home. Okay, the main set. This is where we forge that repeatability. It's 5 rounds, 3 minutes at an RPE of 6, with 2 minutes of easy recovery. Now, here is the most important rule. Your goal is to prove you can hold back. The first couple of rounds should feel too easy. Seriously, if they do, you are doing it exactly right. It's the only way to guarantee that your 5th round is just as strong as your first. And finally, we have the finisher. This is not about going all out. This is about training your brain. You'll run steady, then immediately practice a 30-second breathing reset. This drill directly mimics arriving at a station. The cue is super simple. A long, slow exhale first, like you're fogging up a window. This one move signals your nervous system to calm down and get ready to work. Fantastic. So you've practiced the skills. Now let's talk about how to apply all this knowledge and translate it into a killer performance on race day. This right here is the single biggest mistake we see in HYROX relays. We call it the hero start. You feel fresh, so you sprint the first 200 meters. But what happens? You arrive at the station cooked. The winning strategy is the compose finish. You use the last part of the run to calm your breathing so you can enter the station ready for clean, efficient reps. And to execute this, you all need a shared team language. For the first 200 meters of any run, the call is settle. Find your pace. The middle 600 is cruise, just hold that effort. And for that critical final 200, the call is compose, time to bring the heart rate down. This is simple, clear communication that will keep you all on that winning strategy. And here's a pro tip for when that fatigue sets in, because it will. Your instinct is going to be to reach forward, to overstride, to try and cover more ground. I want you to fight that instinct. The smarter move is to think quicker, lighter feet. Shorten your stride just a little bit. It's way more efficient, it saves critical energy, and it helps keep your breathing under control. So, as we wrap this all up, I want to leave you with one final thought. A single question that should guide not just today, but every single training session you do from now on.
From now on, after you finish your last hard effort in training, I want you to ask yourself this one question. Could I have done one more? If the answer is an honest yes, then you absolutely nailed it. You found that perfect, repeatable pace. If the answer is no, that's not failure, that's just valuable data. It means you just dial it back a notch next time. Let this question be your compass for training smart and racing with confidence. Now go tame those monsters.